Well, back in 2019, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal was all the rage, right? Knocks out Darren Till, fastest knockout in UFC history against Ben Askren, the BMF title against Nate Diaz. But then he ran into some champions, and now he gets back on the horse here tonight.
Well, he's fighting the best of the best, and that is what you do when you win those types of fights. You push yourself into big moments. But tonight he has to use his skills. He's got to use his ability to defend takedowns, make this fight a stand-up affair. When you talk about a guy that wants to fight, you're talking about Gamebred Masvidal, a guy that spent time fighting bare knuckle, fighting in the backyard before he became a mixed martial artist. So this guy's a fighter. Let's see if he can make this fight take place where he needs it to in order to get a victory.
Right, Tyron Woodley famously said years ago, Jorge Masvidal is the best pure boxer in the UFC. Got to get those hands going here tonight. All right, well, you can argue his kickboxing is as good as anyone's in this division, but this is a mixed martial arts fight, and you got to think that a lot of people in this division are going to try to put him on his ass.
Well, you have to. If you're standing with this guy, if you're stuck on your feet fighting this man, you're constantly in trouble. So you've got to give him mixed looks. But I'm going to tell you, he has been very impressive in this regard. He has shown an ability to stay upright, defend takedowns just enough to give himself a chance. And because of that, he has had a lot of success at the start of his UFC career.
And he's brought in a lot of fans from the kickboxing world. So let's see if he can produce for all the masses watching around the world tonight. Rocky Edwards steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, two of the better strikers in this welterweight division. They are Jorge Masvidal and Leon Edwards. You likely know the history with the three-piece and a soda. I'm telling you, if my man DC gets sucker punched in the back, that ain't ending that night.
No, it ain't over. John, somebody hits me upside the head when I'm in the back getting ready for a press conference. I'm going to find him. And I'd preferably love to find him inside an octagon where only the official can save him. That is what Leon Edwards hopes to do to Jorge Masvidal tonight. Both of these guys don't like each other, but both of these guys possess very, very good skills to produce a great matchup. This is going to be a boxing match with a whole bunch of bad blood over the top of it. It's going to be good, and I cannot wait for it to start.
Straight punch is true. Oh, he's not wasting any time. Those thudding leg kicks just continue to land. I'm not sure how many of those the boxer's going to be able to take.
Well, boxers in both of their names. You got the kickboxer versus the boxer, but the kick is ultimately what shows itself early. He has more weapons. He's got to use each and every one of them.
Nice jab. We cross the midpoint in round one. Just misses with the straight right. Big elbow there. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spots. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets now.
25 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. Nice jab by Edwards. Straight right hand from Masvidal. Oh, nice hook by Edwards. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take two man uppercuts.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, calm down. You've been hit with bigger shots than that, all right? You're gonna shake this off, you're gonna come back, and you're gonna win now.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are gonna be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're gonna see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round. Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. You heard the throw back. Oh, look at that. Nice body shot.
Oh, nice entry on the knee strike there by Jorge Masvidal.
He's diverse. He can do it all. Masvidal's a guy that isn't just a boxer. He's got a full array of tools at his disposal when he steps in the octagon.
Masvidal's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Push kick there to the body. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Back to his feet.
Wow, what a fight!
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that. Ooh, huge body shot. 90 seconds to go. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, at some point, as a fighter, defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. His thigh is like purple now.
Yeah, he's getting beat up. I mean, I just don't understand how he could have taken so many leg kicks before he started to realize that it was going to put him in. Oh, nice combination.
And now Masvidal's eye now closing up. solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
It happens.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is... Whoa! And back to his feet. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Masvidal is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot be on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, big elbow.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Oh, great block there. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike, but to be whiffing like this, it only exhausts you, because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
Edwards is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right?
Another one. He's hurt bad.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Masvidal has been nearly impossible to put away by...
Oh! He hurt him bad.
Edwards is limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues.
There it is again. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Edwards has done it.
Holy smokes.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, how about Leon Edwards, your winner tonight by KO? Look at him now. It is amazing to think where he was just a few short years ago.